Welcome to a word of hope for Saturday of the 33rd week in Ordinary Time. My name is Father Brendan Curran, Dominican promoter for justice and peace for North America, joining you today on a trapping of a reading of the gospel. The Sadducees are at it again, trying to trap Jesus and give this story. Well, if a man marries a woman and they have no children, by law, their brother is supposed to be the new married man to that woman. Well, there were 7 brothers. All of them were married to her, one after the other, and they had no children, not any one of them. Now, we could go a certain way on reflection about that passage because they talk about heaven and all those kind of things. Let's just consider for the moment the reminder of Christ's teaching to each of us. 7 brothers went and became a wife to her, remaining childless. Does that mean they had no life, no mission, no calling? Let's reflect on the fact I just lift up my aunt and uncle, Uncle Johnny, Aunt Nan. I grew up 4 blocks from their house, 13 cousins, and the 4 brothers Curran. We all lived a few blocks from each other. My Aunt Nan and my Uncle Johnny were at my baptism, my first communion, my confirmation, my graduation, grade school, high school, and college. They didn't miss one moment, not just of my lives, but of every one of the lives of my cousins and my own brothers. Wow! Childless? I beg to differ. The gospel call of Christ reminds us to build a community of believers, to build an abundant family of God. Aunt Nan, Uncle Johnny, while not having biological kids of their own, were actually wonderful dads and moms to many cousins and friends alike. Wow. That's the spirit of what Christ calls us to be about the mission of building that holy family of God. Thank you, Uncle Johnny. Thank you, Aunt Nan, for reminding me we can build our family of God throughout all our community. And yes, be uncle and aunt to me as well. Let that be a sign of hope for us. Let that be a blessing for our world.
Hello, before you go, I'm Father Scott, the editor and producer of this series, and this coming Thursday, November 30th, we have our provincial dinner, our annual provincial dinner where we give the Great Preachers Award. It's at the Union Club in Chicago, so if you're in the Chicagoland area, I'd love to see you there. This year we're giving the Great Preachers Award to Father Timothy Radcliffe, former Master of the Order, prolific author, but also just back from the Synod on Synodality. He gave the opening retreat for the Synod, and then he stayed as an observer and spiritual director for the members there. So he's got a unique insight on what's going on and what was the feel of the whole thing. And I think you'll love hearing from him. And I'll love seeing you there. So I hope I do. If you haven't signed up yet, there's a link down below for our website, all the information and how to sign up and everything. But you can just email me and we'll hook up on Monday or Tuesday and get it all sorted out. God bless you. Hope to see you there.